That's not what we pay for it. At the end of the day, we pay for a good watch.
Okay, but I'm telling you, I will take it as it is. You're backing out of a deal, and that's going to be really, really bad. I'm not going to blast every time someone.
I'm saying it too, dude. Like, you can't just go and see a single person that makes you mad on YouTube. That's not good for the.
I don't go blast every single person that makes me mad, but when someone comes in here and robs us, when someone comes in here and commits credit card fraud, yes.
With the video footage from the apartment, that was what I was waiting on. From the apartment, that was it.
Dude, quit wasting our time. I have video and audio of you in my store. You think that picture, how many people reached out to you when I posted one picture on Facebook? What do you think's gonna happen when I post this video on YouTube? If some guy broke into your car and stole your ID and drove from Houston to our store and stole a watch from us on our footage, how are you gonna be able to get this guy? Come on, dude. What do you think, I'm stupid? And you're still denying it, dude.
It was not me, I promise. I did not come into your store, sir.
Yes, you did.
I didn't come to your store, boss. I wouldn't be answering your phone call or anything like that. Or even trying to reach out.
Yeah, you did. You're worried because whenever I put one picture on Facebook, people blew your phone up, and you're worried about people finding out the scams you're running. You don't want it to tarnish your image.
We're not being clear with this, and we're the ones at fault here. We're not at fault here. We clearly had a conversation yesterday of the procedure, and you agreed to it.
Listen, every concern you came to Marco with, he accommodated. I got on the phone with you yesterday, and I said, look, to protect us, like we do with all of our clients, you have to understand, we can't take a payment like this and ship a watch. You said, okay. Now he won't answer my call. Dude, I'm irritated. Okay, here he is. Hang on one second. Hello?
Yeah, man, she won't. Hey, if we can do the deal in the morning, I'll do it with you, man.
I've already told you I have stuff to do in the morning. I cannot change my flights, man. What is it that your cousin can do that I can't? Run him money through a counter?
Yep.
Okay, she can do that, but I can't?
No, I know you can.
All these excuses. Look, if you don't want to do this deal, just tell me and I'll get back on a flight and go home and then stop wasting my time. Because right now it just sounds like you need a professional building to do this in. I mean, the excuses don't add up. So either you're jerking me around, there's not really watches available, you're setting up a robbery, I don't know. Because I've tried to offer a solution to everything you've told me.
Ask you something.
Hey, bro.
Hey, what's up, man?
No, not good. Not good.
Can you send me a picture of the watch right now while we're on the phone?
Yeah. So the watch in general, the watch on the outside, let's say like that, is fine. The issue with the watch is not winding.
That's fine. I'll still take it as is. I'll get it fixed, but there's no damage to the outside. You're just saying the watch doesn't wind?
But most likely like a mechanical issue with it. The things that I already told the ADs and they already sent me the label, so I'm getting it packaged right now.
Well, I need you to take it. I mean, dude, you can't just, hang on. So I'm buying that watch from you. So I'll take it as is. I mean, dude, I'll still take the watch and I'll just get it fixed, but sending it back doesn't really make sense.
No, well, I'm already having taps on another one. Most likely will be coming next week. If you want, I could give you that one because.
No, I want the one that was in the deal, because.
Yeah, I mean it's the same watch at the end of the day. It's brand new. The other one, but the other one's working perfectly.
So why can't you just sell me this one? I'm telling you that I'll take it as is.
Well, because my partner doesn't want to, dude. I mean, I already talked to him at the AD and they want me to return the watch.
That's not how this works, dude. The AD doesn't get a say in what you do with your watch. You're backing out of a deal, and this was my concern from the get-go.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. Because since everything was delayed, prices have gone up. Dealers keep backing out of deals because they don't want to miss out on the extra money. And that's what it sounds like the case is. I'm telling you, I'll take the watch as it is. So
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Okay, so don't send the watch to the AD. Send it to me because I committed to a deal with you.
Yeah, I know that. I'm going to honor the deal with you, but it's not going to be in this watch. This watch is going back.
I'm telling you, I'm going to pay you the price that you wanted. You're still making your money. Why does you or your partner give a whether the watch is broken or not? Because I don't believe it is.
That's not what we pay for it. At the end of the day, we pay for a good watch.
Okay, but I'm telling you, I will take it as it is. You're backing out of a deal, and that's going to be really, really bad.
Yeah, I understand the consequences of that, dude. But that's my partner's also decision. Like I cannot make the decision on my own.
You can, dude. You sold me this watch. I'm telling you, I'll take it as it is.
let me talk to my partner, and I'll get back to you.
I need to hear back from you ASAP, dude, because I already told my concern with this, and now sure enough, it's coming through. Because can you send me a video showing me that this thing doesn't work?
Yeah.
Okay, but I still will take the watch as it is.
Okay, let me talk to him first.
What's up, bud?
You better let that dude know if he backs out of this deal, it's not going to be good. Because I told you my concern from the get-go, and now he's just saying that, oh, I'm just going to send it back. I told him I'll take it as it is. And they're like, well, we didn't buy it like this, and we're going to send it back. And I'm like, that's not how this works. You made a deal with me. Send me the watch as it is. You're getting paid the same amount of money. I don't understand why it makes a difference whether you say the watch doesn't work or not. I'm telling you exactly what they're doing, and I told them what's happening. All the delays, prices went up in these watches, and dealers keep backing out of these deals because they don't want to lose a little bit of profit. I'm not happy about this. This is the third watch that's happened like this week. You let him know that you better call him, because I'm going to lose my patience if this happens, and I will put him. This is being recorded right now, by the way. I'm going to let people know what happened, and I'm going to blast this guy in the groups if he backs out of this deal. Dude, I'm going to be furious if he does this. Let him know, because if not, he will be on my YouTube video on Monday, and he will be on the title. I'm not playing about this anymore. Another dealer is doing that same where they're making up excuses of why they can't. You know that Platinum Daytona I bought for 91? The regular one, 2021, brand new.
For how much?
91.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What now?
Yeah. Oh, now the watch is broken, but he sent me a picture. The watch is mint condition, and he's like, "Oh, it's just not winding." I said, "Okay, that's fine. I'll take it as is." He's like, "No, my partner and I decided we didn't pay for it like this, so we're sending it back, and the AD's already sent us."
Bullshit. Yeah, what a bunch of bullshit. If I'm willing to take your watch broken, why the do you want to go back to your guy?
Right.
That's yeah, okay.
It's the third person that's done that this week. Dude, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and this guy's trying to tell me, he's like, "Oh yeah, we just got the watch in, it's broken, we've already reached out, and the AD's already sent a label to bring it back." And I'm like, bro, do you think I'm stupid? You think they're on it that fast? You're lying to me. Plus, again, like you just said, I'm offering to pay you the same amount for a broken watch. Why the do you care? Because that's
Is this
bullshit.
A dealer or is this an individual?
Yeah, it's a dealer.
Who is it?
Sebastian Luz.
Okay, well, that's a bunch of
That people said don't put that kind of stuff. That you screw a deal up like that and you back out because now you're getting greedy. I'm blasting that kind of stuff from now on.
Anthony, I get you get upset at these people, but there is a line where you've got to be careful.
No, you're not gonna back out of a deal with us, and then lie to me.
But the YouTube channel is not the personal.
It is.
Bullshit.
I don't care. I don't care. You back out of a deal. I'm not gonna blast every time someone.
I'm saying it too, dude. Like you can't just go every single person that makes you mad on YouTube. That's not good for the.
I don't go blast every single person that makes me mad, but when someone comes in here and robs us, when someone comes in here and commits credit card fraud, yes. When someone backs out of a deal and then lies about it like this, like dealers keep doing, yeah, I'm gonna make a example out of it because they're gonna keep doing it. No, I'm going to blast the name. If someone us over and does bad business, I'm gonna let the world know. No, it's not.
Call a lawyer.
You're telling me that he can sue me because I say on YouTube Sebastian Luz backed out on a deal with me again?
Yes, because he obviously has a story. He's gonna stick to it. I know. I agree with you.
And that guy that scammed us last week, I'm gonna put that on YouTube. I'm gonna let people. The point of this channel is to let people know what goes on in our business and what we deal with on a daily basis. And I'm not gonna deal with dealers. I'm not okay with someone backing out of a deal and keeping their word. If I state facts, this guy sold me a watch and then refused to sell me the watch because of an excuse, which is backing out of a deal.
I got an idea. Let's just consult with a lawyer and ask them what slandering comes down to, because I want to know. Because I don't want something going on by accident, or we get too excited on something, and all of a sudden now we're facing some stupid lawsuit. Whatever you want to put on there, fine. But I want to make sure we're covered. That's all.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. Let's call Justin. The channel is successful because we don't script stuff. We show it how it is, and we let people know what really goes on. Acting like there's nothing bad and that dealers are all perfect and work with each other all the time. That's not real life. What I want is I'm going to set the tone that this is how we do business. We honor our word. We pay. We follow through with every deal. If you're going to come to us and break deals, then you. I don't want your business.
And I'm going to let people know that that's not the kind of business we're going to tolerate.
Can't you do that in the WhatsApp channels or wherever you go?
Oh, I'm going to. But I'm also going to let the public know. This is what we deal with. People don't share that. They think everything's, you know, what's the word? Like roses and
Yeah.
something, sunshine and rainbows. Yeah. They think that's how it is because no one ever puts it out there because it's slander. That.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is Marco. We're just
How you
following.
doing?
I'm doing all right. We're just following up with you because we never heard back.
I think I gave you a call the other day. I never heard that from you.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure. With the video footage from the apartment, that was what I was waiting on. From the apartment, that was it.
Dude, quit wasting our time. I have video and audio of you in my store. You think that picture, how many people reached out to you when I posted one picture on Facebook? What do you think's gonna happen when I post this video on YouTube?
What video on YouTube?
The video that I'm gonna create with all of your social media and all of your identification and the video of you in my store. Quit f***ing around with us, dude.
Well, I have never been in your store, sir.
Really? So then you'll give me your address right now so I can drive out to you and I can see you in person? Because when I see you, like I told you last time, when I see you in person, I'm gonna be able to identify you. The other 4 people that work for us that were in the store that day and the client that was buying a watch, he's gonna be able to identify you. Let me ask you this, when Marco was talking to you the other day, why did you ask him, or whenever he told you we had a fingerprint on the receipt, why did you all of a sudden ask or make a statement that you could maybe get the watch back?
I was asking him when he did get it back. Well, if I was able to find the person on the camera footage, it would be able to get it back like that. That's what I was saying.
If some guy broke into your car and stole your ID and drove from Houston to our store and stole a watch from us on our footage, how are you going to be able to get this guy? Come on, dude. What do you think, I'm stupid? I think you've been lying to us from day one. I think when Marco told you that we've got your fingerprints on the glass case, on our receipt, we've got the audio and video, it spooked you. But what you did was you bought the watch and you sold it.
I just didn't like the situation I was in, you know.
Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. If we don't have money in the next, here's what I'm gonna do. If we don't have our money back in the next 24 hours that you got back from the credit card company, all this is going on video. Your face is gonna be on our YouTube video. Oh, and also my friend that works for Dallas Police Department told me last night to send him the pictures that we've got, the pictures of your passport, the pictures of your driver's license, and he will call a contact in Houston. They'll issue a warrant for credit card theft, and then a warrant will be issued and they'll pick you up. And I'm gonna turn it over to them. I don't give a what happens to you.
I also asked you to provide proof that you were not in the store, which we never got. The problem here is you've got too many witnesses that can point you out.
Well, witness. I mean, I will give you proof that I was never in Dallas, you know.
You're gonna have to come up with it because right now we're just gonna let the courts handle it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it over to the police. This. You're lying. We're not stupid.
I mean,
Your voice. I'm listening to your voice right now. Your voice matches the voice on our audio and video. And you're still denying it, dude.
It was not me, I promise. I did not come to your store, sir.
Yes, you did.
I didn't come to your store, boss. I wouldn't be answering your phone call or anything like that. Or even trying to reach out.
Yeah, you did. You're worried because whenever I put one picture on Facebook, people blew your phone up, and you're worried about people finding out the scams you're running. You don't want it to tarnish your image. All right, dude. Well, I'm tired of your. We're gonna let the cops handle it.
the thing is, I had to go out and buy this watch at a speculative price for you.
We're not refunding it.
Yeah, that's the deal. It's a deposit.
But
I mean,
the
he already
watch
paid,
showed up.
PayPal, doesn't he? He can dispute it.
It's that long to I've been talking to you for like a good 2 weeks.
It hasn't been 2 weeks. I literally found the watch.
Now I'm just frustrated. I don't have the watch.
Dude, you
Oh,
literally
you're
hold
buying.
on. No.
You're trying to refund it because it didn't get discontinued and prices didn't spike. That's not how this business works.
Yeah, that's not fair to us, dude. We bought the watch on your behalf, and it wasn't 2 weeks. It was literally a couple of days. I have it all on text.
And we went to how many links to get it to accommodate the request you made?
Yeah, you changed address on us multiple times, and then you changed terms multiple times, and I was like working with you until we figured it all out, and then you figured it out yesterday.
That was Marco's recommendation.
I didn't do anything outside of any. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything outside of any realm that was uncomfortable for you. Everything was comfortable for you up until now that the watch didn't get discontinued. Now you want it back out because you're not going to make a fortune.
I actually wanted to receive it beforehand. understand because I have.
The watch is
I
brand new.
told you I cannot ship that watch. I told you on the phone yesterday, we're not shipping a watch the same day someone sends us a PayPal that I've never met. We don't even take PayPal from people we've never done business with. But I told you we were going to make a special occasion.
You did make that clear to me. So.
I didn't make that clear to you?
Yeah, we made it clear, dude.
Are
That
you
was-
sure? Because I have video.
Yes, I am 100% sure.
Okay, because my whole staff was here and we have it on video. We record everything. That's not
that's-
how we do business.
Just be honest with us. The watch didn't get discontinued. That upset you. I understand. We have a lot of watches that didn't get
A
discontinued.
big reason why.
Okay,
correct?
thank you. Just be honest with us. Don't
am
paint a.
being honest.
No, you're not. You're painting this bull story that we're not being clear with this, and that we're the ones at fault here. We're not at fault here. We clearly had a conversation yesterday of the procedure, and you agreed to it.
Listen, every concern you came to Marco with, he accommodated. I got on the phone with you yesterday and I said, look, to protect us, like we do with all of our clients, you have to understand we can't take a payment like this and ship a watch. You said, okay. I was like, save your trip to Oregon. I will make sure that watch is in your hands Thursday morning if you work with me. You said, okay. I told you we would hop on a call this morning and we would get it taken care of and you'd have your watch tomorrow. You remember that, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so right now, you just told me that I didn't make that clear to you yesterday.
We made it very clear.
I wasn't talking about yesterday. I was talking about this whole process.
The whole process, you've been changing the whole process.
I didn't understand that.
You wanted to pay credit card. I told you I can't do that. I said, okay, PayPal. I said, that's no problem. Then when we went through the PayPal route, you wanted to change the address 3 times of where the watch was going. I said, okay, so we have to keep readjusting our invoice every time you do this. It slows everything down. And then yesterday we had a full conversation spelling out how we're going to process this deal with you. And we said, this is what's going to happen. We're going to ship it to you direct, and we're going to take care of your shipping, and we're going to have a solution for that. And you said, okay, no problem. So we figured all that out. Now today, the watch did not discontinue. Let's be honest. That upset you. It upset a lot of people. I understand. But you cannot just tell us, oh, I get a full refund because of that. We bought this watch for you.
So I never said full refund.
Okay.
I agreed that the deposit should be kept.
So you've paid for the watch. So yesterday, you sent us a PayPal for this watch, and I told you again how we were going to ship it, what we were going to do, and you agreed to that. Okay. So you want to get out of this deal? That's fine, but it's not just going to cost you $500. It's going to cost at least $1,000 because that's what we're going to be able to sell this watch for now. And I'm not taking a loss on this watch because it didn't get discontinued, and now you want to back out because you're not going to make money on it. I'm not going to take a loss on it. So I assume you're probably going to dispute this on PayPal, and it's going to be a battle with us. I'll refund you everything but $1,000. I'll refund you everything you sent on PayPal minus $500. You sent $500 on Zelle.
I won't dispute it, right? I am a man of my words, so that's pretty presumptuous of you just to say that to me. I dislike when people presume that about me.
I'm in the business,
No,
and I go off of what
I
happens.
understand. You deal with a lot of people, right? But I'm being upfront with you. That's why I even took up a call.
You just started the call by saying that we didn't basically saying we didn't uphold our end of the deal, and now you won out. That you made it sound like we
I
didn't.
was trying to explain myself.
Yeah,
We're
you
trying
came-
to
you came
manipulate
out
it in a
with
way
accusations.
that made you're trying to accuse us of dropping the ball to give you reasoning for us to get out of this deal. So the fact that you came at us the way you did, that's why I'm coming at you the way I'm coming at you. Because I know how this plays out. We've been through this 1,000 times. People go buy a watch, shop it around, they find a better deal, then they want out of the deal for whatever bullshit reason. $1,000 fee is what it's going to cost you. I'm going to refund you everything minus $500 on PayPal, and it's a done deal. It's simple. Nothing has to come of it.
You gotta understand the predicament it puts us in, dude. I mean, I don't want to
I
buy.
understand that, but the watch's value is not gonna crash. Like it's gonna stay where it is.
I agree with
But
you.
we don't buy.
So
this-
why
what's
did you
it-
buy
it's an
this watch?
Explorer
Did
2.
you
We
buy
don't
this
buy
as an
these
in-
at $13,500 to stock them.
We paid 14.
14. Oh, we sold for 15.
Yeah, he paid 15. So now
Okay. Yeah, we're not buying these watches to stock them at 14. I wouldn't even stock it at 13.
not for stock. No.
I see.
So that's the predicament we're in. Is if you back out, we have to stock this watch at that price, which means that's all we're going to sell it for. So now we've got 14 grand tied up in a watch that we're going to maybe be able to sell it for 13,500 to 14 grand.
We're gonna lose money. look, I mean, I think $1,000, fine, whatever. But I mean, you know, but just understand you put us in a huge predicament by refunding this watch on a day that it didn't discontinue. I mean, it's just like you just dropped the ball on us. And I get it. Yeah, there's obviously going to be repercussions on your end, but on our end too, we don't know what the repercussions are going to be once the market corrects, because it's going to be volatile for the next week. All these prices for all these watches that didn't discontinue, the market's going to be extremely volatile. I can't even tell you what a buy price on a green Daytona is today. I don't know. I just don't know what they're going to do. That's
We'll be in the future. You be straight up honest with us. We're more than fair. If you called us up and said, "Look, dude, I was really banking on this thing to discontinue because I wanted to wear it and then hold it and sell it for a profit," dude, that's our business. That's the lifeblood of our business. You could have called us up and you could have also said, "I was really banking on that to happen. It didn't. I can't really afford to sit on this watch. What can we do?" I would have said, "You know what? Give us a week." Marco would have said it. "Give us a week, let us sell it for you, and we'll break you even. That way you don't lose any money. You don't lose your deposit, anything like that. We don't need to make a profit." Scenario like this, guess what? We're sitting on $500,000 with the watches that we were hoping got discontinued. That would have doubled our money,
More
and
than
now
that.
we're in a...
Way more than that.
Yeah, probably more than that.
Probably about $1 million.
It's
with
the
platinums.
tone you're getting from us is because the tone we were presented with. If you called us up with a problem and asked us for the solution, we would have gladly helped you out. We get it. Everyone's banking on stuff to get discontinued. They paid high prices the last week.
Is there an alternative where
We could sell the watch for you, and then whatever that.
The alternative is what we just said. We sell the watch for you, and whatever it sells for goes back to you.
We would sell at 14. It would just wash.
Probably
the deal.
sell it at 14 to get out of what we've. I don't think it's going to sell for 14. We really don't know. It's going to take a week to know.
Yeah, I mean, I think the new ones are going to come out, and they're probably going to be 14 for the new one, with the better movement. So the old one, I don't know. There's literally no difference. It's silly. That watch is really silly. That what they dropped today was just like, they might as well start dropping iPhones.
Right.
It's like just as underwhelming as a new iPhone. It's like, okay.
Regardless, because you bought that watch the day before the discontinuation, you paid top of the market for it. Everyone that bought watches in the last week, especially those models, were banking on them getting discontinued. It didn't happen. So what happens when you pay high price and it doesn't get discontinued? You lose money. It's gambling. I think that's the worst. That's your best case scenario, is to take $1,000 loss and we'll stock the watch, and then we'll just sit on it until it sells.
I'd rather just do that.
Okay, and that's okay with you guys?
Yeah,
It's fine with us.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Dude, I'm irritated now because I just flew all the way out here for this, and I got to
He's ghosting you.
do what? No, he's not ghosting. I text him whenever I told him I'd text him when I land. I told this guy this morning I'm gonna bring he was worried about being at the bank because he wanted them to count this money. And I was like, okay, well, look, I have a money counter. I will bring it with me just in case there's any delays. You know, my flight gets delayed, I can't get a car or whatever. If I can't make it to the bank in time, I will bring my money counter and a pen so I can mark all this stuff. And so so we can count it, you can mark the bills, yada, yada, yada. And he was like, okay, that's fine. I text him and said that I didn't realize, I thought it was an hour and a half away because he said I'm in Sacramento. But the location he sent me for a Wells Fargo is like 2.5 hours away. There's no way I'm gonna make it. And then he sent me a text message back. He's like, well, then we'll just have to do it in the morning. And I told him I've got a flight back. I have stuff going on. Now he won't answer my call. Dude, I'm irritated. Okay, here he is. Hang on one second. Hello?
Yeah,
Yep.
man, she won't stay. If we can do the deal in the morning, I'll do it with you, man.
I've already told you I have stuff to do in the morning. I cannot change my flights, man. What is it that your cousin can do that I can't? Run money through a counter?
Yep.
Okay, she can do that, but I can't?
No, I know you can.
So what's the issue?
I got a counter myself.
So you have a counter yourself, then what's the issue?
I mean, I've never seen you before in my life.
My face is all over the internet. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Google. You'll know everything about me by the time I get there.
Can you make it by 5 here?
Oh my God. If I could have made it by 5, we wouldn't be having this discussion in the first place.
Where are you at right now?
I'm parked. I'm not driving another inch until I figure out what I'm doing. I'm not going to drive out there for you to tell me, never mind, let's do it in the morning. I can't do it in the morning. You know, today's my birthday, by the way. I'm flying out here, spending half my day, 3 hours on the flight, 2.5 hours out to you, 2.5 hours back, only to get 4 hours of sleep and get up and hop on a flight tomorrow morning to get this deal done. And you're worried about what?
You remember when I asked you when I was in Texarkana? I said I could drive them to you. You pick what you want. You don't have to.
Yeah, but you wanted me to come up with 150 grand cash in a day. That's not easy to do. I mean, I can't just go to the bank and pull out 100.
I've ordered it. Yeah, you gotta order it usually. Yeah.
Okay.
Now here we're jacked off here. Yeah,
we're not. I have 150 grand cash in my bag. I have a money counter and I have a pen to mark the bills. You can walk into your store or into the bank and you can get a pen too that marks bills, and we can pick somewhere. You can take your counter and we can do it. I don't understand what the hesitation is. I'm all over the internet. There's no not finding out who I am and what I'm about.
You're in San Francisco right now?
Yeah.
Shit, man, I think 2 hours make that big of a difference.
Why do you need this? I mean, you're keeping the cash out of the bank. If you were to drive from Texarkana to me, I wasn't going to meet you at a bank. You were going to come to my office. What's the difference?
That's right. I was in your office. You're right.
Do you need a formal setting to do this? I mean, that's all these excuses. Look, if you don't want to do this deal, just tell me and I'll get back on a flight and go home and then stop wasting my time. Because right now it just sounds like you need a professional building to do this in. I mean, the excuses don't add up. So either you're jerking me around, there's not really watches available, you're setting up a robbery, I don't know, because I've tried to offer a solution to everything you've told me.
Ask you something.
And
if I set up a robbery, well, listen, when I want to walk you in a bank, me and you both, there you go. What's that tell you?
that tells me that you walk me in a bank and you give me the cash and then someone robs me outside with the watches. I don't know, dude. I just know that I know that I've offered a solution to every issue you've asked about, and we still can't get an agreement.
I don't rob nobody, man. I'm 50 years old. I never robbed nobody in my life. I got a clear record.
I'm not saying you're robbing me.
I got a bunch of watches by buying them through the years, and I just had a couple of the same ones.
I'm not saying you're robbing me. I'm saying I've offered a solution to every problem you've mentioned, and we still can't get a simple agreement. You have a money counter. You have a money counter. Do you trust yourself with a money counter?
Yeah.
So why does your cousin have to do this at a bank? Like, why does it have to be done that way? You weren't going to be at a bank if you came to my store. You were going to be with me and the same money counter that I have in my bag and the same pen that I mark every bill with. That was how this deal was going to get done in Texas. I brought all this to you on your home turf, not at your home turf. I brought it to you at your convenience, and we can't get to do it.
Never been a turf kind of guy.
Hey, you know what? Never mind, dude. This is wasting my time. Piece of shit.